Hello students, how are you? Hope you are all fine. Let us begin our class with a new word, that is word of a day. Word of a day, and today's word is diplo. Diplo is a verb. Diplo is a verb. Deep grief, lament, bemoan, mourn. The meaning of deplore is deep grief, expressing deep grief, lamenting, bemoan, mourn. For example, the students deplored the death of their teacher. The students deplored the death of their teacher. It means mourned. It is called as mourned. The deplored the status of today's morality. Okay, it means the lament over the status of morality which is prevailing today. So today's word is deplore. It is a verb. Okay. Take down this. In our previous class, we have discussed the definition of adjective and the types of adjective. As I already told you, adjective is a word or a group of words which is adding or giving more information to a noun or a pronoun. So the main purpose of adjective is to beautify a language. It adds more beauty to a sentence. Okay, it acts as an ornament of English language. We can call it as an ornament of English language. So usually, that is adjective comes before a noun. Comes before a noun. For example, he is a boy. He is a tall boy. Tall is an adjective. It is a box. It is a black box. Black is an adjective. This is a car. This is a blue car. Blue is an adjective. Okay. So this is a metal. This is a light metal. Light is an adjective. Okay. So adjective is a word which adds, which supplies more information, more meaning to a noun or a pronoun. Just keep it in mind. This is the actual definition of adjective and the types that we discussed. Adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, distributive adjective, possessive adjective, interrogative adjective, all the adjective that is in our previous class we discussed elaborately. I have given some example, and I am also asking you to write your own sentences. I hope you have tried. Okay, you do write some sentences, write in your own words. Do not worry about the mistakes, okay, because mistakes are very good teachers. Mistakes are very good teachers. The more that is you write, the more you learn. The more mistakes you commit, the more you learn from that mistakes. Okay, so don't worry about the grammatical mistakes. Whatever the sentence comes to your mind, write down. Okay, yes, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, yeah. Now, let us begin with the degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison. Already you might have studied these degrees of comparison, that is in your 10th standard, in your 12th standard. See, simple, I would like to give you a very simple example. See. Look here, Ravi is a tall boy. Ravi is a tall boy. Peter is taller than Ravi. Rahim is the tallest of 3 boys. Ravi is a tall boy. Peter is taller than Ravi. Rahim is the tallest of 3 boys. Look here, tall, taller, tallest. Positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Just I would like to give you a very simple example, because already you are familiar with it. Just try to recall, okay? Right. And before we go into detail, let us see the degrees. Like verbs, even in degrees also, regular degrees and irregular degrees are there. Positive, comparative, superlative. Positive, comparative, superlative. Tall, taller, tallest. Short, shorter, shortest. Big, bigger, biggest. Clever, cleverer, cleverest. This is a regular degrees. There are some irregular degrees. What are they? For example, surprising. What is the comparative degree? More surprising, most surprising, most surprising. Careful, more careful, most careful. Not careful, careful or carefulest. Okay, don't be confused. For more than 2 or 3 syllables, you have to add more, most. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. So you have to write more words. Regular degrees of comparison, irregular degrees of comparison. Okay. See, big, bigger, biggest. Clever, cleverer, cleverest. Short, shorter, shortest. Thick, thicker, thickest. Small, smaller, smallest. Fast, faster, fastest. And see, another few degrees I write for you, because majority of boys, they confuse in this. Good, better, best. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Old, older, oldest, or elder, eldest. So you must be very careful while using degrees of comparison. So these are all the formulas. So that is why I told you that you must purchase a standard grammar book, as I already suggested you, or you can purchase any standard grammar book which is available in a market. After purchasing the books, please do study, do refer all the verbs, irregular verbs, that is past tense, past participle, likewise degrees of comparison, because these are all the basic things. Okay, if you have any doubt in it, you never progress in communicative grammar or in a spoken English. Okay, these are all the basic units, because I cannot teach you all, because these are all the very rudimentary elements, basic elements. Okay, so try to remember and try to memorize, and see, the more you practice, the more words you learn. Okay. See, usually, see, in a comparative, that is a positive degree, no problem. In a comparative degree, what we use than any other. Okay. See, for example, Tagore is the best Bengali poet. Tagore is the best Bengali poet. Tagore is better than any other Bengali poet. Tagore is better than any other Bengali poet. No other poet is as best as Tagore. This is a positive degree, this is a comparative degree, this is a superlative degree. Tagore is the best Bengali, that is Bengali poet. Tagore is better than any other Bengali poet. No other poet is as best as Tagore. Okay, yes. And there are some exceptional cases are there. See, for example, junior, senior, prefer. At that time, when you write particularly comparative degree, you must write he is junior than me. Is it correct? This is wrong. You have to write he is junior to me. So likewise you have to write she is senior to me. See, I prefer coffee than tea. Is it correct? No, this is wrong. I prefer coffee to tea. So when junior, senior, prefer comes in a comparative degree, than must not come. This is one thing remember. And the next thing is all the superlative degrees take definite article the before it. For example, the best, the longest, the shortest, the most beautiful, the smallest. So when you add n with est, definitely it takes the before it. It takes the before it. The closest. So all the superlative degrees take the before it. Okay. Yes. Now let us see some adjectives. For example, father, further, 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 F-A-R-T-H-E-R, F-U-R-T-H-E-R, further, for distance, Delhi is farther from Chennai, for the distance, it is far away. Okay. Hostel is farther from college. So farther refers to distance. And the further, what is your further planning? What is your further planning? Tell me your further idea. That is the next what you are going to do it. Okay, what further usually works? What you are going to do next? Next. Further means distance. Further means next. Next step. Next action. Next planning. Next programming. Okay. What's your further planning? have you planned to do any further studies? Okay, that is the next studies. Okay, right. So further. So these adjectives. And another some adjectives. Some, any, some, any. Usually, some we use in positive sentences. I have some money. I have some money. Any we use in a negative sense. I don't have any money. Okay. I have some money. I don't have any money. When you want to say in a negative sense, you can use any, not some. And likewise, when someone asks question, do you have do you have some money? Yeah, I have some money. Do you have any money? The response would be positive or negative. No, I don't have any money. Or I have some money. Okay, some, any. In an affirmative sentence, any means every. Any means every. For example, any child can do it. It means every child can do it. See, you have to write more sentences because lack of space. Okay, I am writing on, that is, I am giving only one example. So you have to think over it. You have to write more sentences. Practice. Okay. Yes. Some, any. These two adjectives. Then older, elder. Older, can be used with persons or things. He is older than me. He is older than me. This is the oldest mosque. This is the oldest mosque in the street. This is the oldest mosque. So, older can be used with persons or things, but elder used with family members. Elder used only with family members. He is the eldest son of that family. He is the eldest son of the family. So, elder can be used only with family members. Older, and that is, older can be used with people as well as with things. These two adjectives, remember: older, elder. And the last thing I would like to tell you, suppose if you have two watches, very beautiful watches, blue in color and made of gold, how you would write? I have two blue golden watches, or I have golden two blue watches, so I have two watches blue golden, and these are all blue golden, right? All are adjectives. Order, what is the order of adjective? What is the order of adjective? N O S A S C O M P. Number, order, size, age, shape, color, origin, then material, purpose. This should be the order of adjective. For that you have to remember this: N O S A S C O M P. Okay, that is no sas com. No sas com. No sas com. Number, order, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose. Now see how now you can write. I have first what? Number 2. Round, 2 round gold watches. I have 2 round gold watches. He has a big blue ambassador car. That is, you remember that no sas com. No sas com. You just remember this acronym. That is number, order, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose. So a sentence won't have all those things, but whatever it comes, it must be in this order. This is the order of adjective. You write your own sentences, then you order it. Order in this structure. It should be in this order. You need not to confuse it, okay? So, in the beginning, you may be, somewhat difficult for you, but when you write, it would be automatically you learn it. But remember this: no sas com. No sas com. So practice, write more sentences, try to write your own sentences. You need not to worry about the mistakes. Everything will be all right. Okay, we shall meet in next class. Thank you so much.